going to say Blake Griffin's going to have a dunk. A breakaway, boom.
Wow. First of our Sunday night doubleheader, Lakers-Suns later. Right now, let's get out to the Nets voice of Ryan Ruocco and Sarah Kustok live here on NBA TV.
That modified capacity crowd once again. Harden through the lane, the lob to Jordan. Oh, Hachimura got free, and Westbrook found him for the
breakdown.
Nets coming off a loss to the Magic on Friday as Harris misfires on the mid-range. Brooklyn still has the best record in the NBA since February 10th at 14-2. Westbrook banks it in.
What's up? We mentioned it in the open.
And a steal.
I know that would make you excited.
But the fan might have touched it, so it's a sanitization situation. Harris catch fire? No, on a three. Joe had a rare off night the other night against the Magic, in which he was just 3 of 13 from the three-point line as Beal thought he got tripped, couldn't finish. Nets pushing 4-on-4. Harden circling, leaves for Irving. It's going to be an offensive foul against Harden. Mission has proved to be very infrequent, Sarah, but even still, you have to take your precautions.
There are a few people more researched on this pandemic than you are, Rooks. I appreciate it. I get all my information from you.
I'm here for you. Len leaning in, flips it in over Jordan. Now there's the wiping. Irving, pull up three, no. A 6-2 start for Washington. Remember, the Nets got out of the gate slowly against Orlando, and it's too easy, right?
Getting it in the paint, the drive to the rim. We see transition defense is a primary emphasis, as Steve Nash talked about before the game, but have not yet to handle that, especially with the fastest paced team in the league.
Harden left that way short. Wizards are 4 for their last 5 from the floor. Nets are 1 for 4. Hachimura gives it up. Westbrook working on Green. And Green caught him on the arm. Jeff Green's not
sure on you in doing so, getting themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, they shoot 27 a game for that top spot. They're on a 10-0 run here. Irving cutting and finishing off a nice find from Jordan.
Strong finish.
Steve Nash talked about the other night, having to come out with desperation, feeling like underdogs defensively each and every night in order to have a chance of success, which the Nets have had defensively in recent days. Possessions. Harden got the angle. Blitzing up the floor, Westbrook, window.
That's how Washington plays. They're going to keep coming at you with force, make or miss.
Irving fading, had it blocked. Jordan kept it alive, but I don't know, it sounds sort of crispy to me. It's happened twice already to start this game. Hachimura hits the three, and a sluggish start out of the gate from the floor. They already have an 11-point lead. Harden tried to force it, and it'll stay here as Beal got his hands on it. Harris able to keep it in bounds. Harris pull up, finds Jordan, lost it. Nets turn it over. Hachimura swiftly into the front court. Westbrook bodies, kicks. Matthews connects.
Like that, pressure on the ball, pressure in the passing lanes. Extend the offense more.
Green tried to throw it down. It served as a pass, but Harden can't finish. Jordan can. And just on 2 possessions here, Sarah, there's noticeable difference just in the bounce compared to the way the Nets got out of the gates. Washington, an interesting team as well, because they've beaten some of the best teams in the NBA this season, and yet they're 15-25 overall. And there's a travel from Westbrook.
It all begins with the level of intensity and energy.
Raul Neto into the game for Washington. Harden separates and flips it in.
Just figuring out exactly who they're on, what they're doing.
Good hands by Harris. Beal in some trouble. Blake Griffin, Bruce Brown getting ready to check in for the Nets. Beal banks it in. First field goal of the game for the NBA's Neto, but couldn't finish. Washington 10 of 12 from the floor. Hachimura loses it. Jordan nearly gave it back, but was fouled. And that's going in here at Barclays Center as he makes his Brooklyn Nets debut. Shamet in the corner, connects behind a nice
Three is where he is playing some of his very best basketball.
Slid into that shooting guard role next to James Harden, and it has worked out nicely. Beal couldn't get around Griffin. The rejection from Blake Griffin. Here it is, debut in Brooklyn. Brown settles and flips it in.